Hi guys, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to show you how you can look at your Qimen destiny chart to find the key to unlock fulfillment for your future. Yeah, this has a long-term focus because obviously we want long-term fulfillment in life, not just a short-term kind of thing. And we all have the key to unlock this for ourselves in our Qimen destiny chart. So this is very, very easy to analyze and to see. First things first, you need to plot your Qimen destiny chart. So you can go to this link here. I will also put the link into the description of the video. When you are on this page, you need to enter your date and time of birth. Now, the time of birth is critical here. Without the time of birth, you cannot generate a correct Qimen destiny chart. So make sure that you do know the time of birth. Then you key in those details and you will see something like this. This is a Qimen destiny chart. And yes, there are a lot of components in there, especially for those of you who have never seen a Qimen chart. This may be a little bit confusing, but it's actually quite easy to see what we're looking for. So first of all, you look at the area in your chart that has this red box here where it says destiny, because this is your destiny palace. So for this person, it would be the South Palace that is the destiny palace. For you, this may be any other palace. Yeah, it could be the north, the southeast, whatever. Just check where you have this red box that says destiny. And within this box, we are only looking at the component in the upper center here. This is the star. And this heavenly star indicates our opportunities in life and also the areas that bring us fulfillment. Now, for this person here, this is the heavenly ambassador star. But as you could see, it could be anything. It could be the grass, destructor, assistant, hero, whatever. Just take note of what star you have there. It's in the center, the top center. This would be your star of destiny. And everyone has one in their chart, so surely you will have one as well. And they just represent your biggest focus in life, your drive, your skill set. And if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing based on this particular heavenly star, then you may not necessarily struggle in life, but you may struggle to find fulfillment or to feel like you're on the right path. And so that's why we look at this one to see what it is that actually brings you happiness and fulfillment. So let's have a look here. Now, the first one we're going to look at is the heavenly grass. If you have the heavenly grass in your chart, then these are usually quite curious people. They tend to be a little bit more entrepreneurial than others, and they dabble in a lot of different things. Yeah, whether that's businesses or hobbies or whatever. It's important that you're curious in life. Yeah, that you have like a childlike curiosity and try to explore things. Even if you're not entrepreneurial, just try to look at the world through the eyes of a child and be curious about everything. Yeah, that will bring you fulfillment and happiness. Heavenly grass people are usually also quite innovative and they are creative because you are so curious. Yeah, if you're not curious at all about anything in life, then you're not likely to be creative either. Yeah, so the two often go hand in hand. Curiosity and creation plays a big part in life for these people. So just be open-minded basically to whatever is out there. And you may not agree with everything that's out there. I mean, who does? But at least hear people out, listen to different opinions, and it may just trigger something in you, a great idea for a business or for something that you want to do in life. So this is important also for people who do have the heavenly grass in their destiny palace. It's important that you are independent and that you question everything. Yeah, don't believe everything that's out there. You need to actually have an inquisitive mind. And with that, you find much, much more fulfillment in life. Now, then the next one we look at is the heavenly hero here. So the heavenly hero people, they are also very, very independent. From a career perspective, they're much better as freelancers, being self-employed, because they're not easy to manage. They're so independent that whether that's in personal life or in business or in a career, they're not easy to manage. Um, they are usually quite career oriented, and they are inspirational. So they like to inspire people. That's why it's called the heavenly hero. They go through experiences in their own lives and learn from those experiences and then try to help others based on their own experiences. So people look up to them and admire them and want to learn from them. So if you take on that role, maybe be a mentor to someone, then you're definitely on the right path. Um, Now, if you are in a career, try to go into something that also has to do with branding, maybe personal branding and marketing, because Heavenly Hero people are very good at marketing themselves or whatever company they work for. If you are a freelancer or self-employed, then this is obviously very, very good because you can market yourself very well. So this is great. But you can also market someone else, of course, right? And this is where actually the fun comes in for you, right? You Heavenly Hero people, they can turn something that's maybe not so great and make it look really, really fantastic to other people. So they can become a spokesperson for something, or they can become like a brand ambassador. So that's very, very good. But obviously, even if you're a housewife, you still need to market yourself. Yeah. Otherwise, you may not get the support from your husband that you want. So you need to market yourself and make sure that you get out of the marriage or the relationship or the family what you want. So, talk yourself up a little bit. So it doesn't just apply to people who are in a career. Heavenly Hero people are usually quite influential and inspirational because they have this ability to just be, yes, like a hero to other people. So be that, inspire people, and you will actually feel very, very good about yourself. Now, the heavenly grain here, if you have the heavenly grain, those are people who usually like to create value in life. And they like to learn new things, they like to upskill, and they like to make themselves as valuable as possible. So they love to learn whatever is out there. So by all means, go and learn. It doesn't mean that you only have to use this for your career. It could be just self-development. That's perfectly fine. But through learning and through upskilling, you will actually find your calling. And so this is quite important for grain or heavenly grain people. Um, Now, heavenly grain people, they're also very resilient, which is a good thing. But on the other side, they can become very, very stubborn at times. So obviously, you kind of need to dampen that down a little bit. Resilience is fine, but if you're too stubborn about certain things, that's not great. Now, with learning, with upskilling, you can actually remove that stubbornness a little bit, because through learning, you realize that there are different opinions, that there are different points of views, and so you don't get too stuck in your own sort of worldview. Now, heavenly grain people, they also tend to like to play it safe. And they always seem to need something to stand up for. So they like to have a cause to stand up for, or a person to stand up for. So they're really, really good when it comes to, let's say, charity work, for example. If that's a cause that they support, they're very, very good. They're great supporters. Now, the next one is the heavenly assistant here. The heavenly assistant is also one who likes to learn a lot. But it's not just about technical things. They also want to learn about people. So heavenly grain likes to learn and to upskill, but it's more on an academic level. While the heavenly assistant, while learning is a key aspect of their fulfillment, they also like to study people and their behavior. So it's a little bit more people driven there. And they remember everything. Yeah. On the surface, that may sound great, but they have a great recollection for both the good and the bad. So they need to learn to let go of the bad things and maybe not hold on to that too much. Um, they are also very good in anything that has to do with research, or making themselves indispensable because they know so much. So usually, whether that's in your private life with friends or in your career, you are the one who knows a little bit about everything. Maybe you're even an expert on a particular subject matter, and people come to you for knowledge and for your interpretation of that knowledge. Yeah, the heavenly grain is basically just that knowledge, but the heavenly assistant interprets that differently depending on what situation arises and what people are involved. So they're usually indispensable in a company because they're the go-to person for every problem. Now, if you are working, if you're in a career, they are extremely successful in a supporting role. And a supporting role doesn't necessarily have to be just a lowly position. Yeah, even a mid-manager, there's a supporting role to someone higher up. So they're very, very good at that. People can rely on them. Now, then we've got the heavenly bird. The heavenly bird usually comes with the heavenly grain. So the heavenly grain people actually have two ways of finding fulfillment in life. The heavenly bird is hidden behind the heavenly grain, and so for them, again, it's about learning. Heavenly bird is also very much about learning, but they are social. Yeah, so they are cultured and refined, and they're driven by sort of like a luxurious environment. Yeah, whatever they're doing, it should be something like there should be a little bit of luxury or high-end lifestyle attached to it. So you can choose either the heavenly grain way to fulfill your life purpose, or you can more lean into the heavenly bird avenue. That's both fine. The heavenly bird is also very good at creating events, creating experiences. And again, that can be something that you can do in your personal life, creating an experience, let's say, organize a birthday party for your children. Yeah, create an experience like that. Or, small things. I don't know whether you've seen this. There are so many videos online these days about, creating a lovely fancy looking bento box so that a meal is not just a meal, it's an experience. So the heavenly bird is very good at that. Create more than that's just on the surface. So there's more value to it. And it's more sort of like an emotional value rather than just what's there. It's an intangible value. All right. So that would be the heavenly bird. Now, next up, we have the heavenly pillar. So the heavenly pillar, if you have this in your destiny palace, it's very important for you that you learn to communicate. Those are usually people who talk a lot. They are not quiet people, in my experience. You will hear them. They're noisy because they have an opinion about everything. It's not that they're yelling, but you will hear them because they're extremely opinionated. Um, so they like to express themselves, whether that's verbally or with, physical cues. That's also obviously there's a lot of body language involved with the heavenly pillar people. So if you have this in your destiny palace, it's important that you find an outlet in life that allows you to express yourself in a safe environment, of course. Now, they tend to be also, because they're so opinionated, they tend to be a little bit sharper. So you need to learn how to communicate what you want to communicate without upsetting people. But they usually make great teachers, advisors, consultants, anything that has to do with communication. And again, this is not just used in a professional context. In a relationship, you also need to be able to communicate well. Within the family, yeah, you could be the spokesperson of your family. You could be the one that always takes a stand and, communicates what needs to be done. So this is what brings fulfillment for heavenly pillar people, the ability to communicate well. So if you want to make sure that you actually tap into this energy in order to fulfill your sort of purpose in life, maybe at some point in life take a public speaking course or just some sort of communication course. This would be really, really good for you. Now, the next one would be the Heavenly Ambassador. Um, Heavenly Ambassador people, they need to be in control. They love to manage things, whether that be at work or at home. They just like to be in control, and that doesn't mean that they are nasty about it. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're authoritative about it, but they love to be in a position where they can exercise their management skills. Now they can represent, they can stand out, and they can tell people how to do things. They're very good at delegating, but you need to learn how to do this without upsetting things. Yeah, just similar to the heavenly pillar. Um, Heavenly pillar needs to learn how to communicate. The heavenly ambassador needs to learn how to manage and delegate without just barking out orders. Even if that's, not at work, but in your family. Don't just order people around. Kind of learn how to delegate things in a nice way. Um, but if they actually manage to tap into this energy properly in a healthy way, they are very, very good at ensuring that everything works well, that things are in order. So this is great to just bring order to chaos. And you can always rely on them to have a solution and to know how to solve a problem. They will find the right people to deal with the problem if they can't do it themselves. Now, the next one is the heavenly heart here. They are usually all about specialization. Specialization. They need to find something in life they can become an expert or a specialist in. They make great problem solvers and consultants. So again, find something that you're really, really passionate about. Even if that's a hobby, it doesn't matter. Find something that you're passionate about and then become an expert in that subject matter. And once you've found that niche and become an expert at it, you will feel naturally very good about yourself, because this gives yourself this increases your self-confidence, and people will come to you in situations where they need someone who, like, there's basically just one or two people in the world out there who can solve their problems, and that's an expert. So this is very, very good. So you could even become, like, I don't know, an expert in a particular uh you know in a particular knitting style. Yeah, so that's absolutely great. You can make money from that if you tap into that niche market. Or you can become an expert in some very, very obscure topic and write books about this and have people come to you for consultations and advice on that subject matter. So whether that be in your personal life or in your career, make sure that you find something that you can become an expert in. Jobs like lawyers and engineers and doctors, they are very geared towards heavenly heart people, because usually at some point, even if you may start out as a generalist, you will tend to go towards one particular subject matter that you know more about and become an expert in that. So that's very good for heavenly heart people. And then lastly, we've got the heavenly destructor. Now, as the name implies, those people are rebels. They are disruptors. They can be very impatient and very competitive. If they don't like something, they just walk away from it. And that can be very, very helpful. Yeah, even though the name itself may imply something negative, but recognizing that something doesn't work for you and you don't need to hold on to it, and then just walking away so that you can move forward is a very, very good thing in life. Um, they are also very good at advising other people and consulting other people, because they have this outside the box thinking. They are not attached to a particular outcome. If they see that something doesn't work, they will find a way out of that situation. And so that makes them very, very critical and fast thinking advisors. Again, both on a personal level and in a professional level. They need to do something that's a little bit different than the mainstream. As I said, they are disruptors, they're rebels. They don't just like to follow the mainstream. So if you have the heavenly destructor in your palace of destiny, dare to be different. Yeah, don't follow the crowd. Don't be a sheep. Make sure that you do something that's maybe a little bit unconventional. The more unconventional, the better. And while you may feel in the beginning like this is a little bit outside your comfort zone, but over time you will realize that this is really fun for you and this will bring fulfillment to your life. All right. So these are the 9 keys to find fulfillment for your future based on the heavenly star that you have in your destiny palace. I hope that helps and gives you a little bit of guidance as to what you can do in your life to find more fulfillment. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment section below. I'm always reading them. I'm always happy to hear from you. You can also contact me directly. My email address is in the notes to the video. And I would really appreciate it if you help me out by subscribing to my channel, liking the video, and sharing with anybody who may be interested in this content. See you soon.